So I'm going to remove little girl's shoes. She's due. Again, I do her a little bit more often than the rest of them, just because of her club foot on the other side. And as you can see, that tab was off. I'm just using my nippers. I'm not gonna, cut them and all. So this shoe actually doesn't have two tabs on. They got folded under. So she was out running around last evening and, prior. So she's feeling good, but at the same time, so I'm just gonna use my knife because I can't get in there like I need to. So all I need to do is pick it up and that shoe come right off. Pick up, pretty girl. All right, she's being stubborn this morning, so I'm gonna, you wanna check yourself out. So right here, and pull the shoe off, there it is. So I am gonna put her in the cross tie because I think she's gonna be Nixie and try to walk away. So I'm gonna trim little girl so that we can put a new shoe on her. All I'm gonna do is get all of that dirt and stuff out of the sole, and I'm actually gonna put her between my legs here, just be a little bit easier. I did keep her in so that her foot was not as wet because it is raining. We are gonna have the next 2 days full of rain. So all this stuff that I'm getting off right now is old. I should have sharpened my knife. So I'm not getting too deep on the frog. I'm just trying to get it cleaned out so I can put already mud down there. Now I'll just take the rasp. She didn't really grow too much. The weather hasn't been too cooperative for us. So I'm just gonna rasp it, and I'm going to assess the hoof after I rasp it. Now that was glue there. So I'm gonna check the balance, and I'm gonna take it back. So there is a little bit of a separation there, so I'm going to address that. I'm gonna check the balance here real quick. A little high on the inside, so I'm going to take that off, and then I'm going to bring her forward. Again, I'm not going to knit much. She didn't grow very much here, but it's every 4 weeks that I do her, so she doesn't really ever grow too long of a toe. It's just with the glue that we're using and the shoe, she does need done. It's more so for the clubfoot side. So I'm going to bring you forward here. So now I brought you forward and I left my rasp back here. So all I need to do is get the glue, and obviously there's some dirt on there. She didn't get used yesterday, so when you have bell boots on, it's always good to check, especially when it's muddy. Now it was nice yesterday, so that's probably why we didn't go out and check her. But again, you want to have it, you want to check underneath the bell boot every so often. Now, just gonna come right along here. And I'm going to shape it up so when I put that shoe on, it's going to be ready to go. And I keep it a little bit on the rough side because the glue sticks better is what we found. So I'm just going to come right around here. Again, I don't have to take much material off, so I'm just getting the glue. Sorry, little girl. So she needs a break. I was just getting ready to put her down. I just didn't do it quick enough. So she told me, she's like, hey, you felt it. Do it a little bit quicker next time. So, not hateful. And plus, her clubfoot might be hurting a little bit. So, her and Shock will run around a lot. So, I'm gonna pick this side up and I'm gonna put it on there. She's not being very helpful. So now I'm just gonna scooch his back a little bit because she went forward. So I'm gonna scoot her forward a little bit more. So you're gonna get up close and personal with the hoof. When you hear the rasp catching, like right there, that's the old glue. I'm gonna check her from underneath again. I'm liking what I see so far, so I'll just bring her right back around here. Oh. So I do have the heater on the shoe to make it a little bit more pliable. Also, so it the glue sets up nicely. So I'm just gonna put it on here. Check the fit. There's not pressure anywhere where I don't want there to be pressure. So just looking at the shoe here, I am a little high on the inside yet, so it might be coming from right here. So I'm going to bring this back. With little girl, she's pretty chill. So there. I'm gonna check the shoe again. So, like, there's no separation or anything like that. I'm just going to put the shoe on. Let her sit down there, and I do believe I like that. I might take a little more off at the front here, but the nice thing about these shoes is, so right here the front, you can rasp it when it's on. So I'm gonna take a little bit off of it. So hold please. Now you saw her take a step back there, and that shoe stayed on. So I'm gonna pick it up, and I'm gonna just keep it right there. Shoot, I'm really struggling with my rasp today. So I'm just gonna, there. I like that a little bit better. Okay, and now I can put her down, and I can put the glue on. So right there like that. I've done videos like that before, but this is how I get this side prepped for the Octagrip glue ones. So I use Arty Mud, I use the Durasole, and I pack the Arty Mud in the frog, and then the Durasole, if there's any stinky areas or anything like that where there's just thrush. So you probably wouldn't have to do that if you did both, but or if you do one. I do both, just be safe. So thanks again. If you find any of our videos educational, please like and subscribe and share. And we appreciate your support. We're going to really be getting busy here in the farming aspect of it, but right now we're busy doing little girl's hoof. Have a great day.